So today I would like to talk to you in this week's tip and talk how to properly train on your journey and to keep it to the basics. Keep your training and your exercises, your routines to the basics that have been known over the past decades to bring tons of results. And so in the present era, there's tons of newcomers who in the fitness industry who like to do some fancy kind of trainings and add some exercises you may not need in your routine. So you don't need really complicated exercises, just the basic exercises, the compound major exercises, the very well known for decades exercises should be enough. Even if it's 10, 15, 13 exercises for your whole workout plan from the major exercises that have been known and proven and shown to give results for the entire body and work out the entire body, then this should be enough. So, although if you see my channel and follow my workouts, you would see that, for example, I show a lot of uh, different exercises, tons of great exercises, and a vast variety of exercises. And this is very good also because, however, me personally, I don't do this for show or to show off how much I know of exercises, the amount I know. But it's because I choose for each workout a mix of exercises that focus on each muscle group uh, separately, like each muscle group with each muscle part, because the muscles, if you know, are divided into various parts. For example, the shoulders have the lateral, the front deltoid, the rear deltoid. So it's like three major parts in the shoulder. Also for the bicep, for example, you have the long head, the short head. Same for the tricep, same for the abs. You have lower, middle, upper abs, also obliques for the core. So yeah, me for example in my workout plans and what I tell my clients to do in their workout plans, and I also follow, is to mix a certain number of exercises, not many, like not something crazy like I don't know, 10 exercises. I don't think you need 10 different kind of exercises. I mean, you can do it if it's your thing, no problem. I also have like one or two workouts maybe with such a crazy amount of exercises for one muscle group. But anyways, the thing is you don't need as much exercises for a total workout of the total muscle, completely working out the entire muscle and hitting all heads and all angles of it. I don't think this is really needed. So yeah. However, of course, what is emphasized is, as I mentioned, to hit all the different parts of the muscle. So if, for example, in one workout you can do it with 3 exercises only or 4 exercises, which in average should be more than enough, like 3 or 4 different exercises. Obviously, of course, one thing you should remember is that each exercise that focuses on the muscle, a specific muscle, let's say for example the bicep, like any kind of bicep exercise, isolation exercise basically would work out the entire bicep. Okay, so it's not like you need desperately like 10 exercise or 3 or 5 exercises to hit the entire bicep and grow it. No, it only makes your workout like more optimum Okay, and basically, as I said, every workout, I mean every exercise for every muscle group focuses and work out the entire muscle, basically. However, some different kind of variations of other exercises focus on a part more of the muscle more than another part of the same muscle. So for example, as I mentioned the bicep, you have regular curls which would focus and work the entire bicep. However, it may put a little more focus on the inner part. And for example, a close grip barbell curl or dumbbell curl or curl, whatever curls, like a close grip would focus on the outer part of the bicep. Now, that doesn't mean that those two different exercises only work out those parts of the bicep. No, it only tells you that they put each one of them put more emphasis on one side than the other, but all of them work out the entire bicep. So this is why, for example, mixing these two exercises or similar different exercises who have different main area of focus. Let's say, for example, to make it clear, like the close grip curls would work out, for example, the out the outer part of the bicep like 70% and work out the inner part 30%. So you get the idea. So yeah, anyways, this would be the reason why you should mix exercises for each body part to have like a better optimum growth with each exercise, obviously working out the whole muscle but focusing on one area instead of the other. And yeah, so another example would be, for example, you could mix exercises in, for example, working out the chest. For example, when doing incline bench press, as you may know, incline bench press means you put a lot of emphasis on the upper chest. It does work out your pretty much your entire chest as well. It doesn't mean that doing incline bench press would only work out the upper chest and you would have no gain at all in the lower parts of the chest, in the middle and lower part. No, it just means that it works out a lot more the upper portion of the chest. Okay, it puts a lot of emphasis on the upper portion of the chest. So this is why, for example, you would have a mixed, you could mix, for example, for chest, a good way to mix it would be, for example, adding exercises that focus on other areas. For example, normal bench press, you can do just bench press workout and target the whole chest equally and optimally. I don't know if it's a word, but anyways, yeah, the regular bench press would target the entire chest and not put the emphasis only on the upper part. And you could do a decline bench press, which would target more of the lower part. So you can see that all of those exercises have one main area, bigger area of focus, but all of them work on the chest, and of course other other parts of the body as well, like front shoulders, maybe even the lateral part of the shoulders, and also triceps. And yeah, it's the same for all kinds of all those muscles. So for example, let's say for legs, like you can do lunges, squats, or deadlifts. They pretty much work out the entire leg and lower body, all of those exercises. Pretty much all of the muscles of the lower body, of the legs, are working for all of those exercises. But, for example, for squats, obviously they would put more emphasis and work out more the quads. much more than the hamstrings. While for deadlifts, the focus is much more on the hamstrings. It does work out the quads, but the emphasis is much more on the hamstrings. And also for lunges. Now for lunges it's different because it may work out more of the quads, and you can also use lunges or alternating lunges or reverse lunges, whatever variation you want, to work out more of the hamstrings. So yeah, lunges is very versatile like this. Same with the pullovers, like barbell or dumbbell pullovers. It can work out pretty much most of the upper body. It can work out chest, depending on how you put the bar around. You can work out and focus more on the chest, or you can focus more on the lats, on the upper back, the lats of the upper back. So yeah, this is pretty much the point of mixing out exercises. However, the thing is, don't rely on crazy new kinds of exercises that you don't really need. You should only stick to what works. There's no crazy secret to gains. I mean, what worked 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 20 years ago is gonna work now. Why wouldn't it work now? Why would the programs that professional bodybuilders, powerlifters, strength athletes, etc., why that worked pretty well for them over the past decades, even probably the past century, why wouldn't it work now? In fact, those modern influencers, fitness influencers, and what have you, they pretty much follow what the past generations did, and they obviously package it in another way, and that's fine. But I mean, don't believe whoever tells you that you will have miracle gains because of his workout or his exercises or his whatever. No, that's bull s. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. So hope you understood why you should stick to the basics. What worked in the past works now. You can vary your workouts, obviously, it's a good. Don't, however, focus on doing crazy, new, never heard before exercises that you don't need, or crazy new equipment that you don't need. Pretty much the biggest names in bodybuilding history and powerlifting history did pretty well with just a simple barbell and dumbbells. Some of them use like only a barbell. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again next time.